All right. So today's movie is Psycho 2. And this is a movie that I had never seen before. I had just watched Psycho for the first time in, geez, I don't know, 20 plus years. So I'd forgotten a lot of the details. So I decided to check out Psycho 2. And man, I was blown away at how good this movie was. I didn't go in with any expectations or really any knowledge of it. And man, they did such a good job with this movie. And the fact that it takes place 23 years after the original and still able to hold up with such a gap between the two is a testament to, the writers and directors and everybody involved with this film because they did a really, really great job with this. So this essentially is a story of Norman Bates who's getting out of prison or his correctional facility or mental institution, whatever it is. So he's deemed sane and able to live a normal life or allowed to be in a normal setting. And Marion Crane's sister Lila, who is strongly opposed to this, is trying to essentially sabotage Norman and get him locked up. And we find out the girl that he meets in the diner, who he's allowing to live at his house, who all of these crazy things are happening to Norman while this is going on. She's behind it. And so he starts losing it and going back to the Norman Bates of the old. And so I think she starts to kind of fall for him. And she ends up covering for him with the police, has a thing for him. And she's kind of sabotaging, what her and her mom originally set out to accomplish with him. We find out he's is killing people and she's covering it up. He's hearing voices again. And so the police come out and they find that she's dressed up as his mother, so she gets blamed for everything that's going on in the murders. And so they deem Norman at the end of the film, completely innocent. And, they know nothing that the reality of what is going on with this. And the best part of this movie is the plot twist. We find out that his mother is not his mother. So the woman that he known as his mother is actually his aunt. His mom had given him up to her to raise. She comes to the house and they have a long talk. He's giving her tea and I believe he put some poison in it, just like he did with, the lady who he claimed as his mother previously. So the next thing you know, he has a shovel and he just knocks the shit out of her with it. And he takes her upstairs and then we begin the cycle of his mother again. He puts her, I believe, in a bed and you hear the voice of his mother at the very end, which it's just an awesome way to end the movie on a cliffhanger like that. So it's like everything has started over now, fresh again. And, he's got a new person there to act as his mother. Excellent movie. Absolutely. I was blown away that this was this good. I had no idea or intentions of it, being this good. The pros for this movie, it's got Anthony Perkins coming back as Norman Bates. You got Robert Loggia, Dennis Franz. The cast in this is great. Dennis Franz is a total scumbag in this movie. The music is top notch. The pacing, it's a very slow, kind of methodical build in this movie, to try to figure out what's going on. Is Norman going crazy? Another positive is I loved how they took the story and progressed it, but at the same time kind of kept it like the original, but at the same time had their own spin. And they did it in a way to where it was, paying homage and kind of bringing it into the new world and in a new direction. So I thought that was brilliant. The negatives, I guess if I had to, maybe the beginning where, he's up in front of a judge and there's kind of, the dialogue between Lila and, them going back and forth about him being fit, and maybe the stuff with the diner, the banter between the owner of the diner and Mary, kind of going back and forth because he's kind of a jerk. Maybe that stuff, and then maybe Toomey coming in, kind of being a sleazeball towards Mary. So really, other than that's probably the only negatives that I can think of, off the top of my head. But I would definitely recommend this movie. If you're a Psycho fan and you haven't seen it, check this movie out. It is, I would say, to quote Lee from Drum Dums, probably one of the best sequels ever. And I absolutely agree with that statement. Give this one a watch. Let me know what you think in the comments, what you think about the video. If you like it, don't like it, I'd love to hear feedback. Thank you for checking out the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and everybody, thank you and have a good day.